see if this works. How do I sound? I can probably turn on the volume just a bit. Okay. How do I sound now? Let's see. Looking through. I think it's still a little bit too loud. Out of curiosity. There we go. Okay, let's see. How does that sound? With me clicking. Okay, sounds better. Okay. Let's do this. I know literally nothing about this game. Okay. New game. Actually, hold on. Let me check settings real quick. Gameplay. What's text? No text. I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it on low for now. I'm not using that, so that won't be an issue. I am not double capturing, alright? Cursor lock? Oh, what's that? No, absolutely not. We'll do hold. Art style, I'll leave it as HD for now. Click, drag, lock. I don't want to use reader. How do I disable it? Oh wait, it's an in-game UI option. Okay. Oh wait, duh, it's an Ace Attorney game. There are no subtitles. Do this one. Yep. Turnabout Visitor. To make sure the defendant is found guilty, what other choice do we have? That's the job of the prosecutor, after all. But that may be true, but why? But who's talking? Why go through this far? Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear right now. But a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. No matter what the cost. I'm a prodigy of prosecutors. Always have been, always will be. Hold on, I'm just checking through achievements right now to make sure that I don't miss anything. I'm gonna try and examine everything, so gross. Okay. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office. And keeping it clean. The door's locked. Detective Gumshoe? What's this smell? It's very familiar. Blood? What the? What's the meaning of this? Freeze. Identify yourself. Shut. You've got some nerve committing murder in my prosecutor's office. Is that a threat? Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. But why did he just leave? Wait, that doesn't make sense. What? Whatever. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrusted into a multitude of cases, and some very frantic and very busy days. I feel like I'm Australian. March 14th, 2:56 a.m., High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. I finished programming the victim's body, sir. Very well. Please continue your investigation. Yes, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay, sir? Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. When I heard about a murder taking place in your office, I ran up here straight away. This is Gumshoe. He's a detective with the local, precinct. And the one that's assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. You look a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? No, I'm perfectly fine. However... Look what they did to your office. It's totally trash. I'll say, the culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office. Whoa, sounds like you're really getting burnt up over this whole thing! This crime was committed in my office, so it was my responsibility to solve it. Oh, that's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, time to do some investigating. Agreed. The first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in the forefront of my mind. Wouldn't it be better to keep it etched in a notebook? Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did the murder appear in my office? There really a coincidence that the murder took place in my office. I get the nagging feeling that it's something important to keep in mind. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? No, not really. Especially because of this. The key to your office? I'm assuming Edgeworth had it the whole time. What do you mean, sir? If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you. Logic? By finding the connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. So how do you use it? First, I recall the information we've gathered with, this puffin, and then I connect them together with Y. Okay, let's go. Now use LB and repulse X. Okay. Start with that. Okay, really? Okay, I get it's a tutorial, but really? They couldn't have given at least one more thing so there's a chance of getting it wrong. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks. Yeah, this is what I thought. Edgeworth probably had the key the whole time, so how did the person get in? Basically, I'm assuming it's because someone would need to have access to the key in order to get into the room. Which means it would have been hard for the murderer and victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as a mere coincidence. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir! There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? Really on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth? That's some beautiful logic, sir! Yes, well, when you follow a lead to the conclusion, only the truth remains. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. Oh, I should probably save something. But if I think carefully before piecing together leads, the logic will flow. Wow, I cannot speak. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we? Yes, sir! That makes many good investigations to examine everything, sir. I know that, and when I want to examine something, I simply use A when I'm next to it. Oh, if you ever feel lost and want to talk, just use Y, okay? I'll give you great, precise advice as an ace investigator. Okay, I really want to know, just because it's funny. Oh, is Gumshoe following me around? Oh. Okay. Neat. Okay. I'm gonna investigate. Okay, hold on. There's always a stepladder joke in these games. And there's usually an achievement tied to it, so I need to know. Oh, watch out for this. Whoa. Never mind. That killer is going to pay. This tea set. Thanks, you're really mad over this. This tea set is very dear to my heart, and it can only be brought in England. Oh, bought in. Costs more than your whole month's paycheck. Yeah, that's really easy. Gumshoe doesn't get paid much. Can I please I want to investigate the ladder. Let me investigate the ladder. Fine. Yeah, let's investigate everything else, and then I'll focus on King of Prosecutors. I'm gonna not do the voices unless it's an actual piece of evidence. Ooh, still samurai. Oh no, are we about to see Edgeworth go into a nerd rant? Okay. Flowers. Okay, I know. Okay. I saw it coming from a mile away. Okay, okay, let's see what else we got. Uh-oh. I am guessing that if I just had to take a guess, oh, nope, never mind. Okay. Yep, there it is. I was waiting for that. Why were you going to dock his pay? Come on. Okay, care, and then I'll get on the actual important stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's investigate the chessboard first. Hold on. I just want to see if I can increase the attack speed a little bit. Oh, whoops. Yep. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, there's either gonna be a pile of books. Yeah, there is. Okay. Oh! Okay. They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. I tried so hard to keep this place spotless while you're away. I mean, this has just rendered all the time and effort I put in pointless. I don't actually recall ever asking you to clean. Well, I watered the flowers every day, just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. For about half a day every Saturday, I come in and clean this place till it sparkled. Does he have a life? Okay. So, there are 4 places. We can talk to the officer in the corner, the officer near the sofa, the gun, or the dead body. Let's talk to this officer first, because it's probably less important. Do you have anything to report? Sir, yes, sir. Nothing out of the ordinary right now, sir. And yet, there's something out of the ordinary right in front of my eyes. Talk about a contradiction. Something out of the ordinary, huh? Should look around more. Anything? Okay, no, this is... Okay. The contradiction. I'll think about it while I talk. Okay, what do you have? How's it coming along? Please, I need absolute silence. Fingerprint lifting is a delicate art. Well, I never! Oh, wait. Wait, yeah, if there was a... Okay, so if there was a struggle over here, how did the gun end up over here? So we have here. That's we might open. So we need to escape. It's supposed to... Oh, that's how. Okay, never mind. Oh. Oh. I don't use mine much, except in emergencies, so that's why I don't recognize it. It's the same type of revolver as the ones used by the precincts. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, can I investigate this? No? Okay. They finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. Okay, so is that a phone or a wallet? I can see the hat at the bottom, but what is... Oh. What is that? Okay. Oh, I have the ability to move around now. Okay. Okay, hold on. So, okay, so blue means nothing important, yellow means something important. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's really sad. Edgeworth has a fear of earthquakes. I forgot about that. Okay, okay, let's do the body first. Has been through his stomach area, sir. In other words, he was shot. Yep. And until the autopsy is done, I don't think we'll know much more. Oh, yeah, fair. Please have some more once they're done processing the machine. You can do the body though. Okay. Yep. Yep. After I scan this, I'll look through that. What do we have here? Hey, I think see what these for. Oh, it's a police badge. Let's take a look inside. Buddy Faith Detective. It appears that our victim is a detective just like you. Okay. Noted. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now, only use logic to figure out if any of them are connected. Okay. Do I have the ability to save? Yes. Okay. How many of these do I have? Okay, hold on. I've got 20. Okay, let's use logic. Here we go. So... Oh! Wait. Oh, wait, so the revolver probably belonged to the victim then. Okay, that makes sense. The revolver is the standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir, on it now. Seems like I'm gonna take... Okay. Noted. That's what I thought. Oh, yay! Okay. Let's see what we got. Wait. It's fully loaded. Hang on. Hold on, I think I need to turn down my bitrate a little bit. Let me turn it down. Come on. There we go. Try that. No, it looks like it's still happening. Sorry, I don't know why, but it's lagging a little bit. I'm trying to fix that. Wait. Oh shoot, I accidentally set it to... Oh! Hold on, I accidentally set it to 800 instead of 8,000. Oops. Okay. Okay, I think it's just an issue with the game then. Okay, let's see. Trigger. What else we got? Oh, okay. Trigger. I just want to see if I can get anything else out of it before I hit the revolver part. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so one of them was fired. Oh, the cylinder only rotate. Oh, yeah. Duh. Him? Don't touch me, leave me alone, just let me be. Sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation's still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. The body? The body! Don't talk to him like he's just some lump of flesh. Question. Wait. What? That's not Jim, though. Jack Portsman? There's probably a pun here I'm missing. Jim here was my partner in crime busting. Yes, that's correct. Yeah. Yep, there it is. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know. Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake? Seal the deal. A pleasure to work with you. Okay, I already don't like this guy. The way he said that, I don't like him. So the killer not only shot the victim, but they shot your jacket as well? What? Wait. Okay, well, wait, yeah, if there was one round shot out of that gun, then that bullet can't have gone both into the victim and into the picture. Karma. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what the issue is. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, do I have to press? Oh, I see. There it is. And the second felt this spray. Hey, that's right! However, this gun was only fired once. Hey, that's true too! Which means that one of these two bullets was fired from a different gun. I mean, the alternate theory is that the gun was reloaded. What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame? Oh, that's the secret safe. A secret safe? Oh, I smell money! I'll spare the trouble and just say it. Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Now, if you could kindly move this frame out of the way. Roger that! Ah. Oh. Okay, why does it seem like that safe has a burn mark on it? Okay, here we go. Found something, sir. This keypad, don't you find it a bit too clean? Yeah. You there? Yes, sir. Could you please dust this area for fingerprints? Got it, sir. Okay. As I thought, it appears that logic is the only way around this. Time to rationally and calmly connect the dots with the information we have. I will in a minute. I would like to investigate this. Hold on. I would like to talk. Can I talk to Gumshoe? Okay, so can I... Okay. I'm not sure what happened. Okay. Let's do logic. Yeah. The criminal had at least attempted to open the safe, making the culprit's motive for breaking and entering theft. I wonder if knowing that motive behind this breaking was theft changes what the other pieces of information can tell me about this crime. Okay, so I think it's these two. Let's see. Yep. Oh. First, we calmly restore the files. A B C D E F G H A B C D E F G H A B C A B C D E. There's a bullet hole through D. Through 0C. Yeah. I don't think so. H-I... F-B-H-I-K. Okay. Okay, let's get that bullet hole. Wait. If the victim was standing when he was shot, then that bullet hole shouldn't be there. Well, I'm gonna say. It shouldn't be there.
Eureka!
Yeah, that's what I thought. If the victim was shot in the stomach, the hole should be much higher up. But what if the guy was shot while he was sitting or lying down? That would be illogical. The victim leaned against the shelf after being shot, which suggests he was standing when he was shot. That means... Wait, what does that mean, sir? It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mind, detective. In any case, it means someone made a faulty assumption. And it was from this mistake that our current contradiction was born. The order of the files! Yeah, the assumption was probably that 0 goes before, 1. That's what I thought. Actually, the way they are organized now is the correct order. They're exactly as I see them in my mind's eye. Okay, let's see. Wait. OH is missing. Files were thrown into this way twice, once before and once after the crime. Why? That says Gumshoe. So... Bingo. Yeah... Mr. Edwards, too. Say something. Hmm. Here we go. Yep. Here we go. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Furthermore, you messed up the files and made it look like you'd committed the theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. It will be his final words that he'll be brought to justice. Do this. Rebuttal. Okay. Let's press him.
Hold it!
You know, there's something I've been meaning to ask. What is it? Why do you call the victim Jim, when clearly his name is Buddy Fay? Is it obvious Jim is the perfect name for my companion? Jack and Jim. Oh, really?
Hold it!
Issue with that. On shelves twice to do that. That's true. Okay, maybe his real name was that. Hey. I kind of don't want to see where this goes. Okay, what is he about to say? Okay, so all three of them have... There it is. Yep, that's...
Hold it! Hold it!
Huh. Yeah.
Hold it!
Yep. Okay. Let's look at... Oh, wait, whoops, wrong button. Let's look at our evidence, shall we? Well, yeah, first of all, Gumshoe didn't know that that was there. Secondly... Hmm. Okay, so what do we know? Wait. Why would it be written upside down?
Hold it!
So... Wait, Gumshoe has a gun.
Objection!
Nope, yeah, saw that coming. That was a stretch. Okay. I have to look at everything. Gumshoe wouldn't know about the safe, since it was extremely dusty. And the rest of the office is clean.
Hold it!
I didn't mean to press that. Wait, so... I just realized. Gumshoe would have known to put the files next to it because he took one of the white ones, if that was the case. Wait, no, he wouldn't have... Wait. No, Gumshoe would have had to have the murderer would have had to have noticed because one of the files is missing.
Hold it!
Wait. Doi? He would have had to have noticed. Okay, hold on.
Objection!
Perhaps you're not aware, Mr. Portsman, but there's a serious flaw in your logic. Bringing a bit of courtroom into this, I see. No problem. I'm game. I can't help but find it odd. Excuse me? Odd that a fellow prosecutor would be brought down by the power of his own office. What are you talking about? Oh, you're joking, I get it. Ha ha ha. If you have time to laugh, then you have time to take another closer look at this. Do you still not see? If not, may I direct your attention to the missing file? What? That's impossible! What's impossible, Mr. Portsman? Nothing? The files on that shelf are about a certain case. When the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner, I highly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines. It's possible they could have just taken the file before committing the murder. Nope. I think it's pretty obvious the file was stolen after it was gone. The missing letter and the detective's name where the file should be. Yeah, I mean, the S is gone. There's only half of the H. Detective Gumshoe really was the culprit in this case. I highly doubt that even he could overlook his own name written in blood on the files. Especially if the detective can't stand the sight of blood. Okay, I'll give it that. That's a cool damage sprite. Which means what exactly? What does that make this diagnostic? Makes it the work of a criminal intent on the crime scene. That's so low. I can't believe Colonel Shred. Wait. What? Yep, saw that coming. That's absolutely right, and I acknowledge your innocence. Then why do I sense that you still have something to say? Was he wearing that thing all the entire time? I was thinking. You know there was another person with... Wait, what? You there. Is this going to... Oh no! No, please, not Wendy. Okay, it's not Wendy good. Oh, bird! Detective Gumshoe, sir. Maggie. Yeah, saw that. Please refrain from flying off the handle, detective. So... There we go. It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe is the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she? Making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. So you're saying she used the master key? Incredibly incriminating evidence, wouldn't you say? That's what you claimed about the evidence earlier as well. That was then, this is now. The flow of a good match always changes during a rally. It's all about your reflexes and reaction time, especially for an athlete like me. Hold on, just explain. I wonder if there was anyone else other than Miss Bird who could have used the master key. Okay, let's do this. Reason for suspicion. Okay. I'll save.
Hold it!
You're sure Miss Bird is the only member of the master key? There's only one person on staff at the time of night, and tonight she's it. Isn't that right, Miss Bird? That's, true. But I wasn't able to use the master key at the time of the crime, sir. Wasn't able to. What's that supposed to mean? Yes, moving on. I hate to get sidetracked by something unrelated. What do you mean unrelated? I want to hear what she has to say, pal. Yes.
Objection!
Don't like that. Objection! If that's the case, then I'd like to know why you have the master key now. I don't quite know. It reappeared all of a sudden, sir. A likely story. And where's the proof that your key was stolen to begin with? I mean, you just forgot where you put it and found it again.
Hold it!
Hold it! I concur that the culprit's motive appears to have been thievery. However, glad to hear that great Miles Edgeworth is agreement with little old me. However, with regard to the investigation of bookshelves and safe, hey, good thinking, ask for my opinion on the matter. Would it be too much for you to allow me to complete a full sentence?
Hold it!
Thought we had established Gumshoe's right there, eh? I mean, I had my doubts about Miss Bird from the very beginning. Why are you wearing a lab coat?
Hold it!
Don't you think it's a bit early to be jumping to the conclusions? Are you saying there's another way to open the door other than with the master key? Oh, I get it. Perhaps you had a spare made for someone else? I'll have you know that I've never made a spare. So what are you insinuating? Nothing. Guess I should have known better than to suggest someone like you would. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she?
Hold it!
Is there anyone in this district who hasn't at least heard of Detective Gumshoe? Each point is practically a celebrity among us prosecutors. Really? Never knew I was talking about, sir. Ah. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Hold it!
I would love to. First, we should listen a bit more and digest what he is saying. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, so what evidence do we have? Oh, wait. Oh. Wait. Can I scan this? I can scan this. Oh, okay, wow. Super useful. Okay. What's the point in letting me scan this if it's not, if there's nothing here? Also, the bidding on that is atrocious. Trying to think. So... Wait. How did he know about the wipe down safe? He was on the other side of the room when Gumshoe and Edward were talking about that. Unless he was overhearing. How did he know?
Objection!
Do you wish to continue insisting that Miss Bird is stealing something? Why not? It's true after all. Oh, yeah, the detectives don't know about the safe! Oh. Okay, you know what? That is a bit more logical, actually. There it is. Okay. Wait. Does Bird have a gun? I don't want to admit it, but the only way for everything else to make sense. What? Okay. Okay, so here's the question. Okay, so we're continuing investigating. The hallways perfectly look more. Oh, yeah. I can already see that. Oh, wait. Is that the missing file? Yep. They have been able to take the plate off when a room is vacant, you know. Although the idea can be so easily removed is kind of... Let's see. According to the god, no signs of the lock's detected. Would there be remains if a lock were picked? Yep. I actually have one of these types of doors in the house. Really heavy. Okay, so okay, good. I can just at least speed walk. Oh. Okay. Why is there... Actually, you know, I'm not even gonna ask. I know the reason. I'm assuming it's Portsman. Pain. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, tennis, if you're creative enough and the hallway is wide enough, it can be... You can play tennis in a hallway. Anyway. Bird, you have anything? Mr. Faith has always been playing basketball with sportsmen. Sounds like fun. Just once I'd love to play with them. But only one person ever taking a shot. Sports almost faced with passing the ball. Ha. Yep. Oh. What? I'm sorry, what? Yay! There probably isn't a point in presenting these. I probably only need to present the Master Key. Oh! Why were you using the Master? Actually, hold on. I want to present the other stuff first. Oh! Huh. Okay, yep, nope. She wouldn't have known about this. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so why were you using the Master Key? Yeah, I knew it. Wait. Oh, the numbers can be swapped. Why was he... Hold on. Oh, actually, can I talk to these people real quick? Hi, Pain. Okay. Can I talk to... Yeah. Achievement. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Wait, aren't detectives supposed to just investigate? Okay, whatever. Anyway. Door. These doors would be pretty ineffective. Yeah, cat burglar could get through them. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay, noted. Is that everything? Yeah, let's hit the file. Okay. Okay. Let's grab this thing. Yep. The cases within these files are not mine. Okay, so would that be... Okay, so would that be Gant or whatever the name of the... What's her name? Okay. Let's do some deductive reasoning, shall we? I believe I have gotten everything, so I can only lodge it now. Wait. These two pieces of information contradict each other. Hold on. That can't be possible. Ah. I got it. Okay, so what happened is... Okay. Theory time before we progress. I am calling it now. Whatever his name is, the prosecutor, swap the 1202 and 1203 signs on the doors, and then asked Miss Bird to unlock the door for him, at which point afterwards he stole the key, which left the door open for a murder to take place later. Which is why Edgeworth's door was unlocked. That makes sense. I need to ask you about this. Wow. Okay, Gumshoe. Oh. Okay, so what do you know about these two? Okay. That actually helps significantly. Hold on. Okay, can I? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I can use the joysticks. Okay, that's actually really useful. I can use the joysticks to move around. Anyway, flash time. Which was after murder? Why? No, these two don't go together. Oh, I did not mean to press that. Okay, so... No. Nothing, right? Yeah, okay. Um... When you settle on a piece of evidence, then try again. These two don't go together, though. Okay, there's something I'm missing. There's something I'm obviously missing. Wait. Hang on. Okay, so the deduce button. Okay, the deduce button only shows up when there is a contradiction. Noted. Alright.
Eureka!
Missed it. Mm-mm. What? No, that was... What are you talking about? No, that was a logical... That was... Okay, whatever. Hold on.
Eureka!
Okay, so... Huh. Okay, so whose prints should be on this doorknob? Hold on. Oh, bird, obviously. Duh.
Take that!
Hmm? Oh, it moved. That thing is incredibly heavy, so it shouldn't be easy to move. Okay, let's grab it. I brought 3 pieces of evidence by, just like we talked about on the phone, but it looks like you're out. I'll catch up to you later, buddy. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah, let's do this. Here we go. Let's do this. I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how may I ask, do you propose I unlock your door and got in here? Look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so we're done. Sorry, but we're not finished yet. Boy, you're stubborn. Let's do this. Were there 4 or 5 stages there?
Hold it!
Accusation is a harebrained idea, is it? You telling me? I'd say it is, after all. There's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit.
Hold it!
Oh, and what, pray tell, kind of evidence are we talking about here? It was my partner, so you can't say I had a motive for killing him. And that's it? That's not even an anthill, let alone a mountain. But it's more than enough, wouldn't you agree? Might I recommend you review what the word evidence means? It doesn't change the fact that the evidence does point to me as the killer. Besides, how may I ask you propose I unlock your door and got in here?
Hold it!
Unfortunately, I believe I have already shown how early. Your speculations mean nothing. Still, as I insist that I could not have gained access to your room. What should I do now? Should I raise an objection? Not yet. I will in a minute.
Hold it!
I don't think so. Oh, and why that? Because there's a flaw in your reasoning. Are you calling me a liar? So, where's your proof? The saying, evidence is everything, isn't limited to just the courtroom, you know. You need not remind me. I'll show you the evidence you want in time. Here we go. I did not mean to save there, but okay.
Hold it!
Let's raise an objection. Raise an objection. You claim to have no way to reach my door. However, is that really the honest truth? Alright, I'll humor you. Go on ahead, shoot. Very well then. I propose you use this to open my door. No, not that. Technically speaking, he would have used the master.
Take that!
I believe you're able to open my office door with the master key. Yes. Wait, what? Hold on for a second. I never laid a finger on that key, as you already know. Precisely, you were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to direct. That's right, you used your finger to direct this person to open my door with the key.
Take that!
You had asked Miss Bird to open your own office door, yes? Yeah, I kind of forgot my key at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste, you know. But the room you had Miss Bird open at the time was not your own, was it? Oh. Okay, so he moved the basketball hoop over to Edwards before having Miss Bird unlock the door, so she wouldn't be suspicious. But why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we? I'm certain that it was Mr. Portman's door, sir. I checked the number plate to make sure I was opening the right door, sir. They can be swapped. See, Miss Bird backs up the story. Yes, what if you had misled her to fool her into thinking what you wanted? How do you suppose I did that? By switching the number plates on our doors, for example. That's right. They do slide out pretty easily. Furthermore, you used one other thing to give a very strong impression. That the door she was opening was yours, and not, in fact, mine. What was it that Mr. Portsman used to make Miss Bird think it was his room? The basketball hoop.
Take that!
What? The basketball hoop, sir? It's quite the peculiar fixture in any, let alone a hallway in this, which is why it left an unusually strong impression. It's an object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor. It's very true, sir, because there was a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought the door I was opening had to be Mr. Portsman's. There are signs the hoop's been moved. To sit in front of my office, sure. I see, so that's how you throw suspicion on people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture is a little off the racetrack. Here we go. Now you're just spouting nonsense. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in the room the entire time. You don't have a single reason to suspect me. Yes, I do. The fact that the door is locked now. I'm as pure and innocent as my jacket. And Miss Bird is as dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears. My jacket's not dirty. I'll have you know, I just washed it yesterday. Please calm down, for I tend to show who's the one truly covered in slime here. Okay, here we go.
Hold it!
Press. Nonsense, you say? Yes, because I'm telling the truth here.
Hold it!
Using the master key, of course. Sure, you have a problem with that? That is what the master key is for, right? Perhaps we should place it in an elaborate labyrinth of some sort for people like you.
Hold it!
And what were you doing in your office?
I was doing my usual training regimen.
Training regimen? What are you going through law books? Were you going through your law books from start to finish? Mainly batting practice and some weights. Oh, and I jog when I get the chance. Wow, you must be the buffest prosecutor we have. With the weakest legal muscles, it would seem. I was doing my usual workout, so you don't have a single reason to suspect.
Hold it!
I think I've given you quite a few reasons.
Objection!
Objection! But none of this would stand up on the road.
Objection!
Then what about all the evidence? It's all circumstantial. No judge would convict of such flimsy evidence. He seems to be trembling a little. One more little push. All I have to do is find the flaw in his testimony. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be this one. And I already know what the evidence is. The evidence is going to be the note that is left under the door from Buddy. Because if he was in the room the entire time, then he would have gotten that note. One way or another.
Objection!
Objection! That was a lie. What are you talking about? How is that a lie? It was a note that the victim left for you, Mr. Portsman. A note? It was left under your door, but you did not notice. And right here it says, "But you're out." You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. So then, where were you and what were you doing? Shall I explain it in full detail for you? You were busy snooping around my room. The very room you had this bird open for you. Kitchen. That's just nonsense. You have no evidence that I made the girl open your door for me. Oh, but I do. I have very decisive evidence. No way. See this.
Take that!
I had your door dusted for prints. My door? What for? Come on, I bet you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time. You're right, I didn't find anything. And definitely not Miss Bird's fingerprints. Her prints. What do they have to do with anything? Let's put it this way. If she really was the one who opened your door, then her prints should naturally be on the doorknob she touched. Further, all the prints on my office door's knob have been wiped clean off. I could only assume it's because Miss Bird's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think it's time you gave up your charade? Great, whatever. We know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me. And Detective Faith found you out. Possibly because he heard sounds coming from a room whose occupant was on leave. Mr. Portsman, you killed Mr. Faith, the silence. That doesn't check out with 2 guns. And I had misfortune to return when I did. You had threatened me as you escaped. As I said when you had the gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office. We're about to see a breakdown. And guess what's so funny, pal? Well, I look stiff seriousness on the face of this office fighter prosecutor, as he makes a huge mistake in accusing me is simply too much to bear. There's just nothing else like it in the world. What? Mr. X explained it all and even backed it up. You're the murderer. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Stop trying to be slippery and admit the crime already. And as I said earlier, it's all circumstantial, so full of conjecture. You say you checked my doorknob for prints? Well, I can readily confess that I'd wipe that knob down well. I'm a little obsessive compulsive, you see. I didn't want to touch a doorknob that you had touched. Which is why I wiped the doorknob as soon as I could after you opened the door. After that, it makes perfect sense that only Jim's and my own prints would be there. You made that up just now, didn't you? Were there boys in the note Jim left at me? Do you know exactly when that was? Probably no, he could have left it there before I arrived at the office. Like early evening, for example. Are you saying you failed to notice a note to your doorway? Hey, even geniuses fail at times. I was probably too preoccupied by work-related matters. Although that's no excuse. Now that's just a flat-out lie. There's no way you didn't notice a note that size. Ah, but you can't prove that, can you? Say something, Mr. Edgeworth. Back me up here, sir. Horseman makes a good point. I can't prove that he didn't simply overlook it. Besides, I have an airtight alibi. Airtight? I only just realized I had one as we were talking. Guess it would have been better for all of us if I had told you sooner. Let's do this. If memory serves, you came back to this office around 2 a.m., correct? And it was then that you had the unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. But at exactly that time, I was down in the criminal affairs. Ask around. Sure, anyone? Okay. Whoops. Who thinks that? Like I said, I don't care. Ask around all you like. See for yourself. Detective go. Yes, I'll go check out his alibi, sir. Be right back. Mr. Edwards, sir, I think we're in trouble. Just like Mr. Morrison said. Okay. I'm gonna stop doing voices for now because it's hurting my throat.
Hold it!
You are correct. It was around 2 a.m. Are you sure? It's really important to me that you're spot on with the time. I remember checking my watch then, and no mistake, it was 2. Oh, giving testimony like a pro. Okay, so you came back to your office at 2. Okay.
Hold it!
As you say, however, yes, however, you are the only one who claims to have bumped into the culprit. Tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me you saw?
Objection!
Oh, wrong button.
Hold it! Hold it!
Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay, so... Let me think. Okay, I have to think about this clearly. So we don't know who it is. The files were rearranged twice. There was another handgun. Possibly. Okay, so there... There were 2 bullets left of the 7th prime. So if he went down to the precinct, right? So if he borrowed a gun from there... Okay, that explains why there were 2 people. I was pointing at my back.
Objection!
Oh.
Objection!
Okay. Yeah. Came in, he found his own partner standing there. Oh. Killed him. Okay.
Objection!
Here we go. Ooh, final testimony. Here we go. Let's have some fun.
Hold it!
Why is that? Come on.
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Wait. About 3 pieces.
Objection!
Ooh, a breakdown. Oh. This was nothing. I'm sorry you got caught up in a murder in my office. Please accept my apologies. Only. Hmm? Ah. Oh, the safe. Wait, no. Is it this one?
Take that!
Mr. Ah. Ooh. Oh. Events from 2 days ago. Huh. Okay. Yep, save. Okay. And that's where the stream's gonna end now.